Yeah, I found out about an hour before the game, and he said he was doing okay. Just had a couple rough nights sleep, so we're going to keep a close eye on it. But he wanted to pitch, and he felt good going out there, and really it was fielding that did this. I mean, those 5 runs were unearned runs, I do believe, but then we got to the point too where it was probably on a baseball decision going to get him out anyhow. But the medical team also thought it was probably a good idea.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Is let's say there was no stomach thing, would you have stuck with him, or would you have said?
No, he was coming out anyhow, especially with his turn coming at bat.
Gotcha.
Second round.
Is it a little tougher to swallow this loss based on the way the second inning went with the bunts
Yeah, and we've done a real nice job all season of limiting the extra bases, the extra outs, and games like these are gonna get you. So it is hard to watch a club that's played so well defensively see a couple things happen that are kind of uncharacteristic for us. But they do happen. We got to figure out ways to get around them.
Second row.
The decision to go to Lance, was that because this is his day to throw on the side? And kind of how did you weigh that decision to go to him or Carlos or Tyler?
Really what it came down to, yes, we held him back from his side, and we're going to throw him out there and just see what it looked like. And if it had been real clean and been able to see something kind of progressing there, we may have rolled with him a little bit, but we gave up another run. Good opportunity. He's got his side. He's an option now for us as we move forward to start. He got his work in, and then let Carlos come in and do what he did. He did a terrific job all the way through. The bullpen did a nice job getting us through the rest of that. But that could go any way you really wanted to with Tyler and Carlos. With the right-handed strong lineup, it's good to get Lance in there and give him a run at it.
Jennifer?
Does Lance remain your Game 4 starter, or do you go back to the drawing board on that?
No, I think right now we've got options, right? We haven't used Tyler, haven't shown him, and Lance is certainly the guy that we've kind of penciled for that so far. So and anything he did today didn't hurt his chances of doing that as far as health-wise.
Second row.
Mike, your thoughts on Adams' outing, and getting to see two innings from him, looked like he was stronger in the second than he was in the first.
No, he looked great. It was nice to stretch him out a little bit. He was so efficient in the first, and we would have probably had to burn him. We didn't have a double switch to bring in to guarantee him that 1+. But he was sharp. The curveball was there, everything right on the mark, and got the strikeouts that we needed, and just a great step in a good direction for him and his progress.
Benjamin?
We're talking about Game 4. Is it possible, not asking if yes or no, but is it possible that if you're down 2-1, John Lackey could start that game?
I don't think we rule out anything, but my usual answer, we got a game in between that we're mostly focused on right now. So we go out and play, then we'll figure things out when we get to that point.
Tyler?
Mike, could you just share your view of what exactly happened, first on the Wong error, and second on the Hendricks bunt, just where exactly things went wrong in those plays?
Well, the Wong error is just lost grip. He just lost the feel right at the last second, and those happen. Physical errors do happen. Colton has been so good at turning the double play for us this year. I think he's one of the better in the league, and made another great play late in the game. But they happen. As far as the play with the pitcher bunting, that's a well-executed bunt, and pitcher's got to be aggressively thinking right out of the box if you're going to have any chance at home. And so then at the last minute, there's a lot of noise. I'm sure Yachty at that point was calling for him to at least look at home, and it was too late at that point because he'd already made an initial move to first, and then off balance throws typically end up in the outfield.
Just take a couple more, second row.
On Adam, you mentioned that he's not stretched out enough to be a starter. How long, just hypothetically speaking, how long would that take? I mean, how many weeks, how month, how long would it take for him to be able to?
It'll take a little while.
Anything else for Mike? Right here. Finish up.
Mike, with Garcia, did he start feeling worse as he continued to pitch? And was there ever a thought in your mind when you did hear that he was ill, what am I going to do as a substitute plan? Or was it always just no doubt he was going to get the ball even though he didn't feel just right?
No, we wanted to see what it looked like, and we went out there. I mean, he was in the strike zone, making pitches, getting ground balls, and you know, mostly what we had seen every start he's been out. And you know, like I said, it was more fielding issues that cost him in the long run than anything else. But yeah, instantly as he came in and told me this, like I said, it was right before we're getting ready to go out, and so we had some plans in place and gave him the option. Hey, you good enough to go? And he said, yeah, I'm fine to pitch, but you know, I just want to let you know that, you know, been a little off lately, and so we're trying to keep a close eye. And then, you know, things happen pretty quick, and then the 2-run homer, you know, was the cap on it. But you know, there really wasn't anything that we were seeing up until that point, pitching-wise, that looked that much out of character.